It's day 22 and I'm going to share with you what's happened so far. Oh, you will smile. Run. So I'm not much of a DIY guy or like a repairman or anything like that, but this is disgusting. Please, turn off now. Don't watch this if you're eating. Our toilet's been blocked for like the last 24 hours and my missus was upstairs this morning at about 8 o'clock and I could hear her flushing it and then the bowl would fill and it was disgusting. Disgusting, as you can imagine. It was the downstairs toilet, like the one that the kids use. So yeah, I'm blaming them. And I like, my missus said, oh, try and have a go at unblocking that. And I was thinking, I'm not fucking putting my hands in the toilet. No. So what did I do? I searched on YouTube how to unblock a toilet without a plunger, because we haven't got one. Bit of hot soapy water, put it in the toilet. This is completely off topic. Leave it for 20 minutes and then go back up and pour another bowl of hot water in. And oh my days, it's only gone bloody done it. So that's my good deed for the day. I ain't doing nothing else. No, 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 no. It's an absolutely beautiful afternoon. Although it's a bit cloudy, look. And there's a breeze. It's 23 degrees, which is pretty freaking reasonable for May. The end of this week, there's been like reports on the weather forecast that it's gonna possibly peak at 30 degrees, which is like anxiety, panic, heat. Although like my weather apps say like 26, 27, it's well windy, but it's still warm. But it's not too bad. There's air. But that's something I've been thinking about, like, and somebody mentioned it on one of the videos the other day, was about vaping and smoking, and that made me think, like, I wonder this year, because I finished smoking in August last year, like towards the end of August, so is the heat going to be the same this year for me? Because my lungs should work better. You would think. I'm obviously not clogged up with tar and all that junk that comes with smoking. So am I going to notice any kind of difference with breathing? Because that's something that really affects me, usually every year. Like when it's warm, my nose gets stuffy. Whether it's hay fever or not, I don't know, but it's usually like when it's really hot and it's that horrible air where you just feel like you can't breathe. I'm interested to see how that's going to affect me this year. I haven't been for a walk yet. It's only like 3:30 in the afternoon. I just wanted to share my toilet unblocking experience. But I had this weird sort of, it wasn't a dizzy spell, it was just weird. Like an intense, I can't even explain it. I was standing at the sink filling the bowl up to do some washing up. I know, that's two things, right? Toilet unblocking and washing up. Make a note. So I was filling the bowl and I just had this weird sort of disorientated feeling, but it was only like, weren't even a freaking second, it was a split second thing. And then after that I noticed that I was thinking about it and looking for it, seeing if it was going to happen again. That was about half an hour ago. I'm not giving it too much attention, I'm just carrying on as I was, and we'll see where the day takes us. But my daughter's got dancing, it's going to be a late dinner, and that's something else that I should talk about maybe later, is like, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. It was a freaking bug, flew into my hand. Holy crap. I thought it was a wasp. I'll tell you, I killed a wasp and it was this big. This big. No, it was a big meaty wasp. It was in the house. I don't know how it got in because the windows weren't even open earlier. I don't know. It's bloody warm. You can probably tell that I'm feeling, I don't know, not so negative, because I've got like a chirpier voice or whatever. I'm going to go in, carry on with my work. I'm going to knock off in a bit and just chill for a bit. I'm going to go for a walk, regardless. Let's see what happens. I'll speak to you a little later in the evening with footy in. But I'm in flip-flops. It's never a good idea. So let me tell you what's just happened. We've came over the field, the patch of grass. Me and my daughter, and she's brought a football. But we've walked through the street to get here. Instead of coming up my road, we've sort of walked up another street to get here. And there was people sitting outside, and it was just because it's a nice evening. So I was a bit nervy. Then we came onto the grass, and there was a couple on here with a dog, which is the first time we've experienced other freaking human beings when we've been out for a walk like that. And they were talking, and they were saying, oh, the dog's cute, and you have to make chit chat, which I'm not great at, but it was good. And now we've been here for 10 minutes kicking the ball about because I was waiting for them to go so I could talk to the camera because I couldn't. And I thought, oh great, I'm going to come for a walk. I can't record any of it because there's people here. But so I just thought, well, we'll have to wait. So we did. We just sort of walked around in a big circle, and then they went. But that's another aspect I've got to work on, is like people, when there's other people about. So I know we're only on the patch of grass again, the recurring thing, but we've come down a street to get here this time, from over in that corner, instead of walking down my road to the grass. I'm now going to turn the camera off, go home and continue for a couple of minutes telling you where I'm at, because we're closing in on the end of May. So I'll speak to you very shortly. So I've come to the top of the garden for 5 minutes peace. A reasonably positive day. Mixed, man. I felt okay all morning, worked, which was good. I was able to sit there and do that. I've been on my own all day. My son's still at his mum's, my daughter's been at school, my wife's been at work, and I've just carried on just pretty much where I left off yesterday, other than playing on the PlayStation. I've been working instead. I had a bit of a wobble about 6:30, something like that. I was getting really hungry, and I knew this was going to happen. There's a train going past. Now that's loud when you're sitting up here. Jesus! So there was something that I was going to mention earlier, and it's like when you're hungry, anxiety when you're hungry. I'm sitting on the trampoline, by the way, if you can hear noises. Yeah, hunger and anxiety. Like, I get narky when I'm hungry, and that I get wobbly and weird, and I just feel spaced out. It's weird. It's really weird. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it's there, and it's not a very nice feeling. And there's another train going past. Wow. The dog is chasing moths around, I can see. Jeez. So yeah, being hungry, I think that was what it was. So, because I was waiting for my wife and daughter to get home, my daughter was at dancing after school. They came home, we had dinner, and then I felt okay, and then I went and did the walk, and it was slightly different today. So rather than just going straight to the patch of grass up my road, you basically walk up my road, do a right, and you're on the grass. We went out of my house, we did a right, then a left, which means nothing to you, but this is for my reference. We went down another road, and then we cut through to the patch of grass, so it was slightly different. And as we were walking down, like, I caught that there was a bunch of people sitting outside the house, down outside one of the houses, so that instantly put a bit of self-consciousness. I was aware of them, and then I was more aware of myself, because I didn't want to fall over or collapse or whatever, you know, the stupid irrational crap that we have. Then we got onto the patch of grass and there was 2 more people there with a dog. So I had to stop recording before I even got on there, which was annoying because I wanted to show that I'd walked a different way, but I couldn't because there was people there and I just didn't want to put the camera in my face because they were talking to us about the dog. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow I might go without the dog because she's a pain in the arse. Like maybe I'll go and just take her around but then go and do my walk separately. I don't know whether that makes any sense or whether it's even worth doing. I don't know. But we'll do something tomorrow. We're closing in on the end of May, as I said. It's come around pretty quick when I think about it. Like the first few days were a bit of a drag, and it was becoming an issue after like a week, and I was starting to feel anxious, and it was just getting harder because I was doing more. But now I've sort of settled with a plan, a focus to just do that. Maybe for the remainder, I don't know, I might do something else. But it's like, as long as I do that, and then maybe do other things. We're supposed to be going to a retail park tomorrow. 3 trains in one video. The train spotters are going to love this. We're supposed to be... We're supposed to be going to a retail park tomorrow after my wife finishes work and after my daughter finishes dancing. So I'm not planning on getting out of the car or anything. All I'm planning in my head at this stage is to drive them there, sit, go through whatever I have to, get home. Maybe I'll have walked before or maybe I'll do it after. I don't know. I haven't even thought that far ahead. What I've thought is retail park tomorrow. Let's see if it happens and how I get on. Other than that, we're done. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow.
If you like what my dad's doing, smash that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe.